What is up, everybody? So I'm back with another video, and as you can see, I've got a little utility bed sitting in front of me here. This is the utility bed I picked up. You guys seen it in one of my previous videos on on what all trucks I picked up from the toy store. So today we're actually going to be building this truck. We're going to be putting some sweet dually wheels on this thing. Got some big old dually wheels for the back of it. And then I got some cool, sweet front duals, or not front duals, but front wheels for this cool utility bed truck. So I do have a, I have a welder, stuff like that. We'll eventually be putting on this truck. But for right now, we're just gonna put some wheels on it, just make it cool. So with that being said, I'm gonna hop right into this video. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slide my wheels off. Maybe. Try and get in here with them. Possibly. Oh, shoot. These are going to be a booger. So I think that green light might have glued these wheels on. Whoa, there it is. Got it. Don't worry. I got it. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide it to the back of the truck. Try not to pop our crane off the back, because that wouldn't be good. Alright, so those just slid right out of there. A little easier. Alright. So now what we can do, we can slide our little pliers over here. And I already cut a couple little blocks here for this truck. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and glue them on. And I think I'm pretty dang prepared today. Just wait a minute, I probably forget about something. And then I'll be like, gosh dang, I thought I was prepared. Man, I really thought I was prepared for this. But, of course, I was not. So, I already found something. I forgot my tweezers. Can't forget the tweezers. Hold on a second. Wait 1 second. Don't leave. Promise. I'll be back. Alright, there we go. Whew. Whoa. Alright. Go ahead. I'm going to slide my little piece on here. Somewhere along the lines of probably right there. If it don't glue itself, I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers. Without gluing your fingers to the frame of the truck, should be able to get your little block kind of sort of set in here, just where you want it, just like we normally do. Alright, so now we can move on to the rear of the truck. Go ahead and put a little bitty dab of super glue underneath this thing. I think I just touched it. Oh, I didn't. Whew, that was close. Alright, go ahead and slap this little guy on here, just like so. Uh-oh. Must have got super glue on the side of the handles. Alright. So now, we can set this just like that, just so everything dries and it's all smooth when you go to put wheels on it and stuff like that. So now, I'm going to grab a couple... Or a no, I won't. So I got some little Q-tip pieces here we might be able to use on a couple of them. Oh, dropping stuff everywhere. Oh boy. Alright, so I found my little bit more axle too we can use on this little guy. Don't mind my arm. So, next up, we're going to slide the old wheels out of the way here. Just for right now. Oh, we got another one. We'll let the stray get behind. Alright, so now I want to slide you guys back just a little bit. Right there somewhere. Alright, so now I'll go ahead, get my little wheels going on here. And hopefully this will sit up tall enough here for these big old ginormous wheels that we're going to be putting on this truck. I think that'll be pretty dang good right there somewheres. go ahead and mark it with my little finger here, because I found that's probably the easiest way to do it. So now, slide our wheel in there, just like so on both sides. And then we're going to see if that's about where we want it. I think that'll do. So, give you a little rough estimate of what we're trying to get out of this. Something like that. Not sure if I'll 100% like this or not, but if one of you guys like it, you could own this truck. So, just like most of my other trucks, it will be available for sale at some point in time. So, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to slide the wheel back off, and I'm going to go and get my axles this right size here. I'll cut the end of this off. So now, as you heard, that just went flying. So yeah, that's why I have to vacuum my room all the time.
You vacuum?
So, all right, now we can go ahead and try and shoot this one at my girlfriend over here painting.
Do not do that.
Just kidding, I'll hold it. So, now we can go ahead and compare the axle sizes, make sure they're close to the same size. If not, it's okay too, because these dually wheels slide in quite a bit further. I didn't even think of that. So now, see how far out we want to be with the rears. Not 100% sure, but we're going to be sticking out pretty far. I'm glad that that'll work on the how tall the truck sits. I don't want to go too tall on this one, because then what if you're working and then you just go to jump out of the truck and forget it's all lifted like this and just crash and flop over right on the side of the highway? You just never know. You just never know. So I'm gonna go ahead and dab a little super glue into this hole, just like so. All right. Go ahead and take this wheel off. Make sure it rolls good. So now, I'll grab a little Q-tip. I'm trying to hide my arm so you guys don't have to see my arm in the middle of the camera. I'm sure that's a really pleasant thing. You guys just want to see trucks. You don't want to see an arm. So, I'll grab a different Q-tip because that one was junk. I need to throw them away. I actually need to cut them up. Throw them away. I keep picking the wrong dang ones out of here. Oh, that one's junk too. That one's junk. Alright. There we go. Found one. So, just going to clean that up just a little bit. Get our little axle tubing. Let's go with this one. Maybe. I keep jumping everywhere. I think that'll be about perfect. Maybe. Maybe so. I do believe that'll work. So now, we're going to do the same with the front real quick. So we can just pop them both on at one time. Okay, just like that. Okay, make sure we roll good. Alright, now I gotta figure out what Q-tip was good here, because I got 27 of them in front of me. Not literally, but close. Woo! Very close. Go ahead and clean this up. And the only reason I'm doing this here, and if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's just to clean the super glue up, because whenever you push your axle in, I've got a 1/16 bit, and I think it's like a 1/16 rod, so there's like no room to really move it around in there. So the super glue just kind of pushes out. So then you have a bunch of super glue to clean up after you're done. So if you don't do that, then this little guy won't spin anymore. Then you won't have spinny wheels. So, forgot my scissors. Hold on. Just 1 second. They're just right here. Don't leave. I got them.
Second thing you forgot.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this somewhere around here. Let's shoot this at my girlfriend. Oh! Just kidding.
You
Didn't
don't
hit her.
me.
Did not hit her. I promise. I'm not abusive. Alright.
Landed it in the paint.
Oh, that would have been good. Alright, so let's see how wide this is. Oh, yeah, that's wide enough. Maybe. Maybe. I think that should be good. No, we're going to go a little wider. So that was not... Had that slid on there pretty far. I got too much play in that. So, let me go ahead and grab another piece here. Got another piece sitting here. And don't worry, we will use those other pieces at some point in time and some point in project that we some point in time will do. So, don't worry. All these little pieces don't get left behind for no reason. They get used sometimes. Alright. So, try to get a little bit of super glue out of there. And I usually don't put too much super glue on the one side of my wheel, just so that way I kind of fix that a little bit, just so that way, you know, if somebody decides, oh well, I want to put some different wheels on this thing or something like that, they can. There's nothing stopping them besides themselves. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this one forward just a little bit. Hopefully this won't be like the Maestro truck. Woo, that was a horrible, rough time. Alright, so go ahead and let this dry for just a second. Make sure we're about the same width. Looks pretty dang close. Both sides look good. Yes. Perfect. So now I'm just going to add just a little bit of super glue right there. Whoa, that was way too much. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me clean this up just a little bit. Alright. I scratched my eyeball. Eyeball itches. Alright. So now, go ahead and add some super glue to this side. And this side. Go ahead and slide them forward. Should be pretty dang close. Be kind of hard to get the utility bed part off just because of how small the wheel wells are. But I do want to change this one just a tad. Alright. So now, as you can see there, we got our dually wheels on the truck. Does not look too shabby. Not too bad at all. So, I do believe we're real close. I know I keep moving this around and there's not going to be no super glue left on it. Alright, that's a lot better. This side looks good. That side looks good. Okay, so now, go back to what we was doing. Just checking out everything, make sure everything looks good in the wheel wells, fender wells, whatever you want to call them. That one looks, I don't know, looks good. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave that there. Just for now, it starts to bother me. I just can't tell with my little fender well there being, it looks pretty well centered in the wheel well, or the fender well, whatever you want to call that. And this side looks good as well. I do believe. Looks pretty dang close to me. It looks weird on the camera. I don't know if Maybe that's just my eyes. I don't know. So, with that being said, now what we can do is we can slide some of this stuff out of our way. Just for right now, I'm gonna leave. Oh, let's grab a couple Q-tips out here. Hopefully these are new ones. I really need to do a little bit of organizing. So, now we're going to add traction bars here. So we're going to go on the inside. Just like so. Oh, I forgot my Sharpie. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Number 3.
Alright. So, now we're ready. Now I'm just going to put my little mark on this. And we are going to use the bigger stuff for this one. Sometimes I use the smaller stuff. Sometimes I use the bigger rod. But this one, we'll go ahead and we'll use the bigger stuff on it. Alright. So, make sure this is the right size. Could use a little more. I don't know if I want to go inside or the outside. I'm thinking, kind of thinking the outside would look better. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab the file. File it down a little bit. I did have a little piece here somewhere. I don't know where it went, what it ran off to. Alright. So, go ahead and cut another one here. And I'm going to cut another one, because I just realized that that one did not have the sharp pointy end on it. And that's what I'm wanting for the underneath, like on the... Okay. So now, we will use this one on something. Not 100% sure what yet. But we'll figure something out. We'll dump the super glue over, why don't we? Alright. So now, go ahead and add our super glue in right there. Hopefully that stays. Whoa, way too much super glue. Okay, add our little spot in there. Go ahead, add this little guy over here. Perfect. Man, there's a lot of super glue that comes out at that one time. Alright. Go ahead and clean some of this super glue up. Just like so. So now our rears are done. So now it looks like we're going to have one majorly long rear drive shaft, and then we're going to have one little short front drive shaft. So, gotta go ahead and grab this right here. Alright. So, I almost think we should have made our rears just a little bit longer. But, we could do something like this. I guess we could have made them all the same size, actually. So, I'll go ahead and use this one. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to cut a little part of this off. Just so that way it kind of has more of a pointed end on it. Just so whenever we go and paint it. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. But, there we go, and paint it. It'll just look a little better. Alright. So we're going to kind of match these up real quick. Look. Ow. Alright, so. Whoa. Having some technical difficulties. Let's Looks like a broadcast. We'll be back in just a second. Alright. So we'll go ahead and... Okay. Let that sit for a second. While that's sitting, go ahead and put our other one on here. Just like so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh my gosh, I can't pick it up. Oh man. Getting a little nutty here. I'm just trying to get it mounted in there just a bit. Oh. Well, I can't pick it up. This is not going my direction on this one. All right. So I think we got it going our direction now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just slid it all the way to the back of the truck. All right. So just maybe we can let go of this without it moving. Perfect. All right. So now go ahead and clean up some of our super glue here. I'm not going to touch that one too much just yet. Alright, so now what we can go with is we're going to use the smaller stuff for the drive shaft on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, what am I doing here? Over the top here. I don't know why I'm using my tweezers yet. Can't use those little guys yet. So I think tweezers or working with your hand on this one is a little easier. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and marker here. Maybe. Perfect. So now I can go ahead and... I've already forgot the name of the marker. I cannot remember what it was. So if you remember what the name of the marker was, be sure to comment below and say, hey, that's the name of the marker. I'll have to go back and watch my video again because I can't remember what it was. I'm actually kind of upset.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. She remembers it. She is a big fan. Don't let her lie to you. Alright. So, go ahead and slide our little super glue onto there. Wow. Way too much super glue. Sometimes the handy dandy super glue gets a little excited. Alright. So now we have our drive shaft. One drive shaft in. So now we can even use this little bitty piece. Whoa, maybe. I'll pick it up first. Okay. We got it here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So, I got a little marky marker. Marky marker. And put... Sometimes they don't like to work. A little marky marker. You better work. Alright. So we got it. Now I need to put our Sharpie back on, or my... Whoa, my little... Oh no. We're having some problems. It's not going my direction. I can guarantee that. So if I can pick it up, having problems here. Give me 1 second while I fight with the rear drive shaft of this little truck. Not really a fan. No, it's not really liking what I'm trying to do apparently because... Okay, we might be moving in the right direction now. Put just a little dab of super glue on there. Alright, so maybe now, I think we already had this marked. Okay. So this is just little things ain't wanting to. Oh, shoot. Alright. So, go ahead and put, oh, better go ahead and shave her down just a little bit. Clean it up just a little bit on one side there. And then, of course, alright, so what I'm talking about right here is, you see how there's like a little triangle kind of point on there? That is what I'm talking about for when you're actually putting it onto the frame, like laying it down onto the frame. It just turns out a little better. Then you can see it looks a little more smooth versus just having a flat kind of round piece just hanging out up there on the top. So that's the way I always try and do it anytime I try and build my trucks. So if you're wondering what I was talking about earlier, that's exactly what I was talking about. So as long as I can get this little bitty guy in here, we'll be doing good. Just trying to get it sitting in here right. Okay. Go ahead and put a little dab of super glue there. And now, I'm going to clean this super glue up just a little bit. Alright, so now we got all of our drive shafts done on the truck. As you can see here, got our drive shafts done, traction bars done. We're doing good. We're doing good. So, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her paint on the welder, have the welder done. I'm going to figure out some other cool stuff to put in the bed of this truck. I know the bed ain't too big, so I don't want to go too crazy on this truck. I'm just going to do some little smaller stuff. I have a little generator I might be able to put on it. Some other stuff. We'll figure something out. I will sure give you an update on this truck. But there is a little update on another truck that you guys have been, or have seen on, oh, you've seen it on here on YouTube. And if you guys checked out my last Instagram post, it was my last Instagram post truck. So, she just finished up, this 5th gen, and I seen, there wasn't too many comments, but I did see one that said something about red. So, we painted them red. As you can see, she did all the paint on the red. I'm wondering, this truck is available on eBay right now, so be sure to go check it out. And if you guys share it, whatever you guys want to do, there's a bunch of new trucks on eBay tonight. I just posted them right before I posted this video, or right before I shot this video anyways. I haven't even posted it yet, but it will be posted. But if you guys are interested in this truck, be sure to pick it up on eBay, as well as this truck may be posted for sale on eBay sometime. I'm not 100% sure yet. Like I said before, something is for sale at the right price. Just depends. If I don't want to sell it, I don't want to sell it. But if I do, it's yours to take home. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon. Keep up to date with all the videos. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.